Long Beach, California is the venue for round 6 of the FIA Formula E Championship, an historic race circuit. It's been here for 40 years and it's a historic day today as electric cars take to it for the first time. Sebastian Buemi there, qualified on pole position, but he's been given a penalty and he'll have to start down in 10th place. Daniel Abt will be the man on pole and Nico Prost is the man leading the championship at the moment. He'll be starting 2nd on the grid. His father Alain watching on and entertaining the crowd as well. He never had a particularly strong record here, Alain Prost, but nevertheless, he's delighted to be here in Long Beach. We go green in Long Beach, and it's a great start from Piquet. He might get him into 2nd place as they come down towards the first corner. Daniel Abt holds the lead on the way down towards turn 1. Piquet Jr. following him, going for the inside line, and Junior's through. Nelson Piquet takes the lead of the race. There's a bit of contact in the back of the pack. Verne getting involved. Sam Bird's hit the wall in there as well, I think. And speeds off. Scott Speed crashes out of the race. What a disaster for the home American Californian. Battle going on here. That is the Dragon car trying to go around the outside of Antonio Felix da Costa. Jerome D'Ambrosio feeling brave, doesn't quite work out for him, and he has to slot back in behind. Oh, torpedo in the back there. That's Charles Pic going into the side of Jarno Trulli. Trulli out of the race. Now the battle is on between the two Edams cars. Sebastian Buemi going past Nico Prost. Prost started 2nd on the grid, but he's just sliding further and further back. Oh, and Prost has hit D'Ambrosio. He's going to get through there, but that's not the way to make an overtake, really. Duval and Duran side by side into each other. Goodness me. Race leader Nelson Piquet Jr. into the pits, and he's going to come out just in front of Jean-Eric Verne. Sam Bird out of the race. Across the line comes Daniel Abt running in 3rd place, but he's been given a drive-through penalty for using too much power. Side by side, D'Ambrosio going over the inside of Heidfeld. There's contact. Heidfeld's in the wall. Nelson Piquet comfortably leading the way, just like his father did 35 years ago. Nelson Piquet wins in Long Beach. That'll move him up to 2nd place in the championship. His father won his first Grand Prix here 35 years ago, and now Piquet has won his first Formula E race here. Delight for Mr. Liu, the boss of the Team China squad. On the weekend that they paint themselves a new livery after their association with Next EV, they have taken victory on the streets of Long Beach for the first time. That makes it 6 winners from the first 6 races. Wonderful performance from Nelson Piquet Jr. Lucas Di Grassi finishes 3rd. That moves him back to the top of the championship. But the man in Long Beach, as it was 35 years ago, is Nelson Piquet.
Well, Nelson Piquet, you knew you could do it this weekend, and you have. How good does that feel?
It's hard to believe. I mean, everything worked out. I mean, my first fan boost, our first win. I felt so comfortable over here. I knew I could have won Miami, but we did it over here, you know. And this helmet means a lot. You know, it's 35 years since my father won the first Formula 1 race in his career, and it's my first Formula E race in my career. So this helmet's I don't think I'm gonna give it to him now. I think I'm gonna keep it and do an extra few more races now.
Nelson Piquet winning the race, 1.7 seconds clear of Jean-Eric Verne, but it was much more comfortable than that number leads us to believe. Di Grassi held off Buemi's attack in the closing stages to take his 4th podium of the season. Buemi finishing in 4th place. Bruno Senna in 5th position. D'Ambrosio, da Costa, Alguersuari, Duval and Sarrazin completing the top 10. 11th place for Nick Heidfeld, Chanda, Liuzzi, Prost, Abt and Pic completing our finishers, with Duran, Bird, Trulli and Speed not classified. Not quite sure what happened to Duran. The rest were all out in accidents. Prost's bad day at the office means he is now down in 3rd place in the championship. Him scoring no points here also means that, oh no, he did score 2 points for fastest lap actually, so he still managed to keep some points, but it's Lucas Di Grassi who's at the top of the championship standings, but only a point clear of Nelson Piquet. The championship gets tighter and tighter. Daniel Abt up to 11th place, or remains in 11th place I should say. No real changes further down the order. Nick Heidfeld still on 5 points. As far as the teams are concerned, Edams are now up to 124 points at the top of the championship. So 27 points clear of Audi Sport Apps, with Virgin Racing in third place, only just in front of Andretti, with Team China in fifth.